Hello, beautiful people of the Mr. Magazine family. Grab your tea, settle in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the join button to support our growing community of true story lovers. Because today, we bring you a revelation that has shaken Turkish showbiz to its very core, a story of tears, handwritten words, and a confession that may reopen the most talked about love chapter of the decade. Yes, you guessed it, Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and Sıla Türkoğlu, two names that once defined passion, heartbreak, and chemistry, are once again at the center of the nation's emotions. And it all began with a mysterious letter. It was an ordinary morning on set for Halil İbrahim Ceyhan, celebrated actor of soul-stirring Turkish dramas, when an assistant quietly placed a plain envelope on his table. No sender's name, no logo, no trace, only a single word written in delicate, familiar handwriting, "For you." According to insiders, Halil froze the moment he recognized the script. It was hers, SLAS. Witnesses say he locked himself in his dressing room before filming began, unwilling to share the moment with anyone. Minutes turned into silence. Crew members later described the actor standing motionless, letter in hand, eyes glistening with emotion. One colleague whispered, "He kept repeating, SLA still loves me." And just like that, the quiet world of a man turned into a storm of feeling. Within hours, hashtags like #HalilSla and #LoveReturn engulfed Twitter and Instagram. Fans posted old clips, music videos, and red carpet memories. Others speculated about the content of the mysterious message. What could have been written on that paper capable of shaking a man who rarely lets the public see his heart? A source close to Halil's circle soon leaked fragments of the letter to entertainment reporters. In one heartbreaking line, SLA allegedly wrote, "I tried to smile, but the silence between songs was always yours. Every lyric I've sung carried your shadow." Such words, trembling with nostalgia, became the quote of the week across Turkish media. Days later, in an exclusive sit-down interview, Halil confirmed what fans already suspected. "When I read it," he said softly, "I felt as if I could hear her voice again. I didn't expect she still felt that way." The confession sent shockwaves through the industry. Viewers who remembered their early days, the smiles on set, the shared glances at award shows, the effortless warmth between them, felt a collective heartbeat return. When paparazzi photographed Halil leaving an Istanbul cafe, phone in hand, smiling faintly, speculation soared, was SLA on the other end of that call? Hours later, the actor posted a cryptic Instagram photo, a sunset over the Bosphorus with the caption, "Some letters don't arrive by chance." Within 24 hours, the post exceeded 500,000 likes and tens of thousands of comments filled with hearts and pleas for a reunion. Entertainment journalists, ever alert, began chasing leads. Several claimed that Halil and SLA were seen together at a discreet restaurant in Nyanta, one of Istanbul's most exclusive quarters. No photos emerged, only whispers. But that was enough to ignite a wildfire of hope. Were they reconnecting privately? Was this the moment love quietly knocked again on a door once closed? A reporter from magazine Sabah disclosed that Halil asked his agency for personal time, saying he needed space to listen to his heart before making headlines. Meanwhile, SLA maintained public silence, though a story on her Instagram read simply, "True love doesn't need noise, only truth." Coincidence? Or confession? Fans drew their own conclusions. The chemistry that once captivated millions was now being re-experienced through memories, and perhaps, through something more tangible awakening behind the scenes. Share your thoughts below. And while you do, remember to like this story, subscribe to Mr. Magazine, and join our membership to help us continue bringing you these stories that make your heart beat a little faster. People close to SLA revealed that writing the letter was part therapy, part confession. She never stopped loving him, said a friend. That message was her way of freeing herself, or maybe reopening the story. Soon after the leak, reporters spotted SLA leaving a recording studio alongside her producer. Rumor has it she's preparing a song inspired by that very letter. Fans already nickname it the comeback song. Whispers suggest some verses may even come directly from her handwritten lines to Halil, though nothing is confirmed. If true, Turkish music might soon echo with the words that reignited an old flame. Entertainment producers see opportunity in passion. Talk of reuniting the two stars in a new television project has spread rapidly. Seeing them share the screen again would be historic, one executive told Mr. Magazine. Their social media metrics have exploded, millions of new interactions, brand offers, even international attention from networks curious about their story. Sometimes, love is the best publicity, though in this case, it seems authenticity, not strategy, leads the way. Nothing escapes the eagle-eyed gaze of fans. During a recent live stream, Halil wore a thin silver bracelet identical to one SLA had worn during her 2021 tour. Coincidence? Or a hidden message of affection? Comments flooded instantly. That's her bracelet. He's telling us without words. Once again, the internet turned detective, decoding every glance, every lyric, every gesture, a digital love story unfolding in real time. Behind the glamour lies vulnerability. According to a close confidant, Halil is confused, excited, but cautious. He knows that every step will be dissected by the press and wants to move with sincerity, not spectacle. And who can blame him? Love under the spotlight burns twice as bright, and twice as fast. Perhaps the letter's true miracle was not rekindling fame, but reminding them both that feelings are worth facing, even after fame has faded. Hey there, romantic souls! If you're captivated by this unfolding saga of written words and rediscovered love, show your support, hit that like button, subscribe, and click join to keep our stories alive. We bring you truth wrapped in emotion, and your support helps us continue uncovering the heart behind every headline. Television hosts debated the story on morning shows. One commentator declared, "When love is real, neither fame nor time can destroy it." Viewers nodded in agreement across living rooms nationwide. The media frenzy, however, hasn't clouded the deeper tone of this tale, two human beings navigating emotion amid chaos. Even cynics admit there's something disarmingly sincere about the way both Halil and SLA handle the situation, quietly, gracefully, letting actions speak louder than words. Days after the interview, SLA previewed a haunting melody during a private studio session. Those present described it as a letter sung out loud. If released, it could mark not only her artistic rebirth but the next chapter of a personal story millions have followed from afar. Letters are rare in a digital world. They carry weight, texture, the scent of the sender's soul. Perhaps that's why this one hit so deeply, because it wasn't a text or a tweet, but ink on paper. It reminded both of them, and all of us, that sometimes the most timeless gestures are the simplest. And maybe that's the lesson behind it all: love doesn't vanish, it waits patiently between folded pages. So here we are, dear readers, standing between what was and what might be. A single letter, a trembling hand, a confession whispered through time, and suddenly, two hearts beat in sync once more. Will Halil İbrahim Ceyhan and SLA find their way back together completely? Only the days ahead will reveal the truth. But one thing's certain, some stories refuse to end, they simply pause, waiting for the right melody to play again. Until the next heartbeat, stay curious, stay kind, and keep believing in love, only here on Mr. Magazine.